Hi, it's me, Mama Rose. So, as usual, I just had a session with a client and something really beautiful came through that was inspiring and informative to me as I was speaking on it. And I love how that happens, how opening myself up as a channel for other people can bring through information that's helpful not only to them and not only to me, but also to you. So, what I want to share with you today is this little tip about manifestation. And it's not just about manifestation in like the big picture way where you'd think, oh, I really need this in my life, or I would love to have that someday. We're talking more boiled down to like day-to-day manifestation in the context of really being able to start things that we know are good for us and then stay committed to those things as a practice. So for a lot of us, we're at this place in our lives where we're taking a really good hard look at authority. How does authority work in my life presently? How has authority worked in my life in the past? And now that I'm in a position where I am really learning to become both the authority and also the person that's receiving the direction, how do I hold that? So we're looking at our relationship with authority, and that relationship is a relationship within the self now at this point, as well as something that we look at between ourself and the external world. So we have that, the between us and the external world, as something that can be a mirror to the way that we look at ourselves as the authority, or the, in other words, creator in our own lives, the creator of our own lives. So a lot of us are in this position right now where we're looking at authority and how am I the creator of my own life? All right. So what that breaks down to is that a lot of us are also experiencing that we have little tendencies to do things a certain way that we really would like to shift. One of those things is that a lot of us have a hard time starting things that we know are good for us. So for example, if we know that it is really helpful for us if we exercise every day, or if we meditate every day, or if we do art every day, or if we take our dog for a walk every day, or whatever, just fill in the blank with whatever it is for you. But so sometimes it's really hard to just get to the point of starting that. We'll put something in place of that as an avoidant tendency. And it doesn't matter what it is that we put in that place. We can still use this tool. This tool is really, really great for manifestation of big things and small things. And it's really great for getting yourself to be consistent in a practice. So here's the tool. The tool is when you think of what it is that you'd like to start or that you'd like to do that's beneficial and nourishing for yourself. Then step 2 is giving yourself a minute to feel how you're going to feel after you do that thing. And the reason that that works is because we then create the feeling sensation in our emotional body that bypasses the part of us that gets stuck in the thought patterns of how authority used to work in our life. So it's a way that we can release the past and step into the future that we actually want to create. For example, if I say, I know that I want to exercise every day. I wake up in the morning and I go, okay, it would really be good for me if I exercised today. And then instead of doing that, I choose something else to do. That would be the avoidant tendency, right? So when I identify that exercise is something that's important to me that I want to focus on, number 1, I identified what I want to focus on. I identified something nourishing for me. Step 2, I'm going to give myself a minute or two to just feel what it feels like after I exercise. How good my muscles feel, how I feel a little bit tired, how nice it is to include something in my body that's really nourishing and supports me after I go through that process of exercising. So now I've given myself the feeling of what it's like to have already done it. And what I skipped was everything that would normally come into my mind about and into my feeling body about, well, I'm supposed to do it. It's an obligation. Somebody told me I need to. All those things that are the old voice of authority get skipped so that we can show ourselves what the new voice of authority really looks like and sounds like. And what that new voice of authority really sounds like is someone who's heart-centered, someone who's nourishing to us, someone who's gentle and supportive and loving. So that's the voice that we bring to ourselves when we use this tool. And this tool will allow you to set down those avoidant tendencies, to not need those anymore, and to really be able to not only start things that are nourishing for you, but to commit to practices that are nourishing for you so that you can see yourself go in the direction that you want to go and manifest not only the small things like how your day is laid out, the structure, but also the really big things that you're working on manifesting as well. So this tool of putting yourself somewhere in the timeline that's after the manifestation occurs really works on every level and on every scale. And I hope that that's something that's supportive for you at this time as well. If you would like to do a session one-on-one with me personally so we can dig a little bit deeper into whatever you have going on, then you can feel free to reach out. I would love to do that because these sessions are really the gold mine. That's where all the good stuff comes through, and I absolutely love it, and I feel so in service when I'm able to help you in that way. My email is contact@mamarose.blog, and my website is mamarose.blog, and that's spelled MAMAROSE.blog. Again, reach out, and also reach out if you have any questions or if there's anything that you would like to hear me speak about more. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day. Bye.